Yo, what's up YouTube? Back here with another reaction video. Today we got, can 100 strangers find the hottest person? So I'm going to assume they're talking about hot as in like attractive. But honestly, I think this video is going to be pretty entertaining because it's like, are they ever going to be able to agree on who the hottest person is once they start to eliminate the people who, I guess, they all consider not to be attractive? Like, this would be very interesting. I could just see me and my friends doing something like this, or being participating in something like this, and us never being able to agree. And plus, we'd have to vote ourselves or like each other out too. So it's like, whoever you disagreeing with, you could just try to say, all right, if you don't agree with me, you need to be eliminated too, you know? I don't know, but let's tap in.
People together, and one of them believes they're the hottest person. We brought 100 people together.
Very creative when it comes to videos like this.
We brought 100 people together, and one of them believes they're the hottest person here.
The thought of staying makes me want to throw up, but the thought of leaving also makes me want to throw up.
We need 9 more people to leave.
This is really f***ed up, honestly.
You guys voted on a poll that ranked these people from least attractive to most attractive. It's their job to figure out who is placed on top. Let's see if they can find the one. Are you guys ready? So for the first round, we're asking the people who believe they're the 10 least attractive people in the circle to leave. You guys have 5 minutes to discuss this. Have fun.
I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of tough.
I think people need to be realistic.
I feel like people are going to be so stubborn.
Probably bad hygiene. I'm gonna say that. Bad hygiene. Yeah.
Bad hygiene. Anyone who smells bad has to
You can't have that. Yeah.
Anyone who's over the age of 40 has to
But if people find me unattractive, I don't care. I didn't enter a beauty contest.
I think beauty is so subjective, and like everyone views themselves so differently.
Growing up, I didn't feel that attractive. You know, I was kind of on the nerdy side. But I feel like as puberty hit and as I aged, a lot of peers and interactions from people kind of gave me that confidence boost.
What do you guys think? Are you attractive?
Yes.
Yeah? Are you in the top 90?
top 90, yeah.
For sure.
Yes.
Top
yes.
90.
Yes, I'd say so. I care less about the way I look as I get older.
Yeah.
And I think in society, people that are older aren't considered as attractive. I think it is kind of an oddity to think of somebody that's attractive in their late 50s or early 60s and even into their 70s.
Face cards, everyone. Face cards. Let me see what you look like.
Do you think you're in the top 90?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I believe so.
Everyone here.
I feel like I can make top 90.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then things might get sticky.
Yeah, it gets a little
It
sticky.
gets a little dicier.
And then
Body
I didn't really
dysmorphia
even
and
think
not knowing
about.
what I look like most of the
I'm not
time.
gonna
So
pause.
I don't
I'm
know
gonna
how
tell
other
you.
people would perceive
Actually,
me because
I will pause, I guess. But another thing with this is like, how are the guys, straight guys, going to kind of rank another guy? You know what I'm saying? Straight girls. Well, I know it's a little different for y'all, but as a guy, I'm like, do y'all consider him attractive? Because obviously I don't, you know? So I don't know. It just,
I don't perceive myself at all.
this is
Like,
really crazy.
sometimes even your own family may make you feel ugly, especially
Oh,
like
yeah.
growing up in a
Like,
Hispanic family
I don't
because my mother's Puerto Rican and they like to nitpick on you so much. But then I just learned how to grow out of that.
I'm extremely
Yeah, you really
hot
have
right
to
now.
just like not listen to what other people think and just, I don't know, it has to be like an inner voice inside of you that like no one can change no matter what anyone else says.
My people. Please leave the circle if you believe you are one of the 10 least attractive people here. In 3, 2, 1.
I knew I was going to be that top spot. So it was to me kind of being in control of the outcome. Perceiving myself in the world has been like really the biggest struggle for me. So it was my way of being in control. Like, I'm just going to take myself out now so that I won't have to go through the stages.
Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Interesting, I guess.
Hey, Micah, any advice for an intern?
Never forget one thing.
I'm going to hand you a card, and in the card is the number you got on the poll.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't expecting it because it is something that I do struggle with, and knowing that there were like a lot of people rating, I just automatically know like it's just me in my head like, oh, they're gonna rate me way different than they did. So
all right, so I'm a little confused. I thought they was going to show her the rating out of 100. So they asked each person out of their pool of interviewees or questionnaire. I don't know how they did it, but however they collect their data, they asked each person to rate them 1 through 10. I thought they were kind of lining them up from like 100 to 1, if that makes sense, or 1 to 100 in that order. I don't know, but I guess.
An eye opener for me.
I guess that works too, in a way.
Okay, so only one person thinks they're the least attractive. We have to have 10 people leave, so we need 9 more people to leave.
This is really up, honestly. This is really
Now it's time for the second round. You should only remain in the circle if you believe you're in the top 50. So take some time to discuss this, and then you will leave.
Like, I can think someone's like gorgeous, and someone else can think, oh, they're okay. You know what I mean? So it's like,
the thought of staying makes me want to throw up, but the thought of leaving also makes me want to throw up.
I feel like I can look at myself on different days and like see a completely different person. Based on life experience, I'd probably vote myself out.
What? Really? Why?
Just like, I don't know.
Is it because maybe you don't like put yourself out there, or?
What are you thinking right now? You feel like you're in the top, or?
I think maybe middle top. I think energy can carry a lot, and also just like I'm not nervous, but I'm curious to see how the top will look. Diversity levels, because I mean everyone has underscored biases, subconscious biases. I feel like people are starting to get anxious, antsy, you know.
Totally, tension is rising.
It really is.
I used to have like really terrible acne like in high school, and then like it was probably my senior year. It's kind of magically all went away.
Well, I think that it's just all about how you present yourself. You know, people who exude self-confidence and smile, you know, are more attractive essentially than people who just look good but then can't present themselves.
No, we're definitely talking.
No, the girl with all the tattoos left, and her and I would have. No, we literally. She's so hot. No, mommy. It's a cruel.
It doesn't need to be hard.
So now, if you don't believe you're in the top 50 most attractive people, please leave the circle. In 3, 2, 1.
My lord.
Okay. So 40 people do have to leave. 40 people do have to leave. Okay. And I still think more people are gonna have to leave. It's just a numbers game right now. Since not enough people are leaving, I'm gonna have to pair people up, and you'll decide amongst yourselves who will leave the circle. Okay, you two.
All right, hold on. Let me
You
pause
two.
and say what I was gonna say. Because I was thinking as the rounds got deeper, it would get harder. But man, these people, they all must think they 10s. But it's cool. Like that's what you should think in a way. Like the confidence got to be there before you become a 10 out of 10. You got to think you're a 10 out of 10. So I love it. You know.
You two. You? I'm not like, okay, you two. You two. You two.
Talking about it, it was kind of hard because you have to be not only humble but honest, self-aware. And you know, it was just a lot of hard decisions that a lot of people made to exit out.
It's time to decide who's gonna leave. So with the person who decided they were less attractive, please leave the circle now.
Welcome back. That was a smart way to get things done.
Uy, hermano, mi visión del futuro. El futuro es nuestro.
Might throw some of them in this video, not gonna lie. Where am I?
Okay. I got a 4, and this is out of 10. And I honestly don't mind the score.
Got a 9. I feel like it's kind of high, you know, I guess.
Your insecurities eventually fade, but what makes you look better is something you are still aware of, I think. And I think that if anything, it may even be feedback that I probably should spend a little more time on fitness.
I mean, I would have put myself like a 8, maybe.
May have to consider dyeing my hair someday. I feel that as long as I think I'm attractive, I'm going to be confident.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Now we're cutting down to the last 10 people.
That's all that
so
matters.
please only remain in the circle if you believe you're in the top 10. So go ahead and talk about it, and then you will step out soon.
Do you think I'm in the top 10? I think you are. Do you think I am?
Really?
Yeah.
I think you are.
Should I? Yeah, you
top 10. No, but I think you are. I think this is the time to tell people.
One thing I kind of wish they would change about this video is that I wish I could see all of these people. Like, they're not even showing the people who leave, to be honest. They're like focusing in on 1 or 2 people primarily. But I can't see any of these people's faces, so I can't play the game with them, you know. Because this is a subjective game, you know. Like, who I might think is the most attractive out of all these 100 people is going to be different than who you think is the most attractive out of all these people. So, and whoever they had vote is going to be different from them too. So it's like, I don't know. I'm just interested to see who they're actually ranking the hottest people, like from 1 to 100. But I can't really do that. I guess they'll show that later on. Because I guess if they get it to 10, then they have to get it to 1. Then they'll have to do some type of, I guess, reveal. So, I don't know.
How it is if they're really attractive, I think.
Right now, or like just overall, it'd probably be a mix of both. So if you have a little bit of both, it's probably going to
like looks and a good personality.
Top 10.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with that.
Can I say something? Yeah. Okay. I have been having conversations with so many people, and everyone's saying,
So now we're gonna pare it down to the top 10. And remember that people in an online poll voted for you. So only stay in if you thought you would be in the top 10% of those people. Please leave in 3, 2, 1.
I seen some baddies leave, I ain't gonna lie. From what I could see. They might not have been bad.
Only one of you was voted the most attractive in this attractiveness poll. So we're gonna go around the circle and I want you to explain who you think it is.
For thinking in terms of the poll, I think it's one of the girls, probably Nandi, in my opinion. She just fits like the American Beauty standard.
I would think Maddie is the top female, and then I think Gavin would be the top male.
I definitely have to agree. Gavin is the top guy for sure, and Nandi is the top female.
It would be Gavin, Haley, and Isabella. Nandi and Gavin fit the like model look, I think, of Nandi or Haley for sure.
Yeah, I think that's kind of, it's maybe not unanimous, but like, I mean, even before it got down to these numbers, it sort of looks like light is following you. Like, you're very pretty. Like, I think it's probably going to be you. Yeah.
Gavin and Kiz, y'all are very beautiful.
Nandi, I saw her earlier and I was like, oh, she's like, before anything, I was like, oh, for sure, her. Gavin, probably for the male, and for the girl, Naomi. And I know we're not basing this off of personality, but like, you just have this like joy about you that I really appreciate. So that's fun, you too. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. He does.
It seems like you guys were talking between Gavin and Nandi. So if you think it's Gavin right now, raise your hand. And if you think it's Nandi, raise your hand. And who thinks it's me? No. Sorry. It's time to leave the circle and find out if Nandi is the one.
I wouldn't be surprised. But again, I would like to see everyone else. Like, I didn't even find, I'm not gonna lie to you, out of the girls that I seen in this circle, I only found like 2 of them attractive. So again, this game is really subjective. Like,
I know I was gonna cry.
Did I skip something? My bad.
I know I was gonna cry.
I've been put on a pedestal of hatred my whole life. Being black in America, I've had a lot of interactions online with people, and I kind of really don't care how people perceive me.
The idea of people perceiving me is just so weird.
And this number doesn't really validate or invalidate anything about me. I'm very much me, and I love myself, and I can get it at home anyway. My boy thinks I'm a 10.
If the light turns green, you're the one. If the light turns red, you're not the one. Good luck.
Light change in 3, 2, 1.
I could have seen that happen, to be honest. I could have seen that.
Okay, Nandi, how do you feel now that you're the one?
I'm honestly in shock right now. Everyone that I met today is honestly so beautiful inside and out. I model full time, so I'm always told about things that I can improve on or things that could help me look better. So hearing that I am the one is honestly just...
Okay, so I think this is a very cool concept. I mean, at this point, it's like a lot of these videos, who's attractive, who's not, blind date, who's this, who's that. Like, just basing everything off looks and appearance. It's probably not the best thing we should be doing, but I will admit these are entertaining videos. I will not lie to you. Like, it's creative, to be honest. And I think it's interesting to see what certain people find attractive or what certain people are drawn to. Compared to myself in a way. But what was I gonna say? I feel like this video could have been executed a little bit better, but I also understand a lot probably went into it. But I was still very much entertained. Y'all let me know how y'all felt about the video. Did y'all agree? From the people that y'all could see. From the people I could see, I could definitely agree. But I couldn't see that many people, so But yeah, other than that, that's gonna end up this reaction video. I'm not gonna tell you to like, comment, share, or subscribe, because if y'all rock me, y'all gonna do that anyway. And I'm going.